guys. Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have
The Lights Beneath.
the Lights Beneath, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
I'm Eric. I play guitar.
Either one.
Jesse, drums.
My name is also Eric. I play guitar.
I'm Steve. I play bass.
Awesome. So my first question, guys, always ask this to every band: how'd you start out the Lights Beneath? How'd you get your members?
Well, we started out, me and him, probably about like 6 years ago. It's been quite a fun journey. But we started out as a 4-piece band. We had a singer originally, and then we really just wanted to focus on being more instrumental, more progressive, and really focus on the sound of the band rather than focusing on the lyrics, because we felt like it, kind of evoked emotions from people in more of a internal way. So we wanted to kind of express that.
Awesome. And then how'd you get the other two members?
Yeah, so we actually had an instrumental band and a singing band, and a little bit of two, and then me and Eric spread off to the instrumental band, and then Jesse we've known forever. He came in on drums.
And Steve is our Craigslist bassist.
Yeah, our Craigslist bassist. So, but it just always works out well when you get someone that's talented, can write together creatively, but also hang out and have fun and be part of a group.
Awesome, guys.
Right.
My next question is, since you're local, we live pretty close to each other, what are some favorite venues you guys like to play a show at or go catch in your free time?
Union Transfer.
Union Transfer.
Yeah, Union Transfer, definitely checking out. We play, Stone Pony. We've played, what's that place in Long Branch? Brighton Bar.
Yeah.
Played a couple festivals, Father Fest and an Asbury Park Festival. That was like a seaside festival thing. So we like to play when we can. We feel like we fit into a nice niche at a festival because, people want to get a break from the, rapping or singing or anything else, and we kind of offer something a little bit different.
Awesome, guys. So my next question to follow up the venues, what was the last show that you attended that wasn't playing?
All right. I attended Austin City Limits last weekend with my fiance, with Paul McCartney and Metallica, Arctic Monkeys. It was an insane time.
That's tight.
It was literally like 2 weeks ago, so it was awesome. We just got back, and it was the one thing different about Texas is the sun is way hotter than here. We got burnt pretty quickly. We didn't realize it's like, it's in the 80s. That's not that bad. Low 80s.
Then you were just red.
Yep, it was a different sun, and then like the next day you're opening your face, like your mouth, and everything just hurts. It was awesome, but it was definitely a different climate than what we're used to.
Last show would probably be Talk in New York. That was their album release show, and that was like 2 weeks ago, I think. That was very unplanned, last minute, but well worth it.
Yeah, my last show I went to was Radiohead.
Oh, nice, Radiohead.
That was
Wells
awesome.
Fargo. That was unbelievable.
They're a big inspiration for
Yeah,
us. They're my favorite band. So
We're big into Radiohead.
they were amazing.
What
Yeah,
about you, Steve?
always put a good show on.
Last show at Festival in the Field out in PA. It was
Okay.
kind of last minute. Amazing fireworks display. Must have been like $250,000 of explosions.
Oh, wow.
Who played there? Willie Jack and the Northern Lights, and a bunch of other great artists. Yeah.
Awesome. My next question, guys, you kind of answered it a little bit, so we're going to kind of follow it up. What are some of your musical influences? I guess we can go down the line.
Yeah, I would say for me, bands like Radiohead that have innovated in the last 20 years, but then also I go back to bands like Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin, where we kind of mesh our styles, because I kind of come a little bit more from like a rock background. He got me more into like Pink Floyd, so I think the mix of the two. And then bands at least that that we've taken inspiration from are bands like Minus the Bear or Mars Volta, to kind of get a little bit more of an energetic sound and not do too much of the long cinematic adventure. And I like that, but at the same time, it's nice to get to the point sometimes, especially with an instrumental band.
Well, I like the drums, I like guitar, I like bass, I like piano, violins, saxophone, trumpet. As long as it's making noise and it's good noise and you can bop your head, it's good.
Yeah.
Influences, Radiohead, Pink Floyd, definitely. Jeff Beck.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Guthrie
Yeah.
Govan.
Yeah,
Guthrie
Guthrie's an amazing. I got to see him with
those,
Hans Zimmer. That was crazy.
Getting into those crazy guitarists lately.
He's phenomenal. Yeah.
Talk, Explosions in the Sky, bands like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I come from more of like a punk and like metal background. So I mean, like a ton of different bands like that. But lately, it's the past 10 years been more of like even Grateful Dead and a lot of like jam bands like Kung Fu, I guess, and I don't know, Lettuce and Talk, like they're saying. Like
awesome.
More of the newer progressive stuff. Consider the Source. Yeah.
Awesome, guys. To kind of follow up the influences, who have you been jamming recently? Like, who's on Spotify? Who you've been listening to a lot lately?
All right, actually, an album recently that I've really been getting into, a couple of this year, would be, I'd say, Me Without You. They put out a really decent album, and they're like a blast from the past, and they've kind of incorporated all their like weird indie and religious styles with like getting heavy again. So I'm into that. Definitely into Mitski. Deaf Heaven, I think, has done a tremendous job from the metal genre, at least. I really like that. And Beach House. Got to give a shout out to Beach House. They do some really ambient, cool stuff. Reminds me of stuff from like Slow Dive and those bands that really kind of captivated that sound in the 90s. They're kind of bringing it back in a real drowsy way, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Definitely Talk. I think they're from New York. And that was pretty cool seeing the album release show. I saw them like a year ago, and seeing them headline their own show is definitely awesome. There's a cool band named Covet. They're from California, I believe. They shred pretty good. I believe we're seeing This Will Destroy You this coming week in Philly. That'll be awesome. And many more that we have no time for.
Few things I've been listening lately. A lot of Lettuce.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Russian Circles album. Was
Nice.
It Guidance
Yeah.
that just came out?
Yeah, Russian
album's
Circles.
really
That
good.
album's really good.
I'm
I
loving
agree.
that album. And just Jeff Beck on YouTube, trying to pick him apart
Awesome.
and learn as many things as I can.
He was such an
And he's out of
innovator.
control.
You hit the
too
nail on the
much.
head once. You said that he is your guitarist's favorite guitarist, and that's so
what it
true.
is.
That's 100%. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like a huge Grateful Dead fan, but lately it's been a lot of like Keller Williams, I guess, a lot of bluegrass, a lot of local bands. Like I picked up a lot of CDs working this summer up at Woodstock and like probably 8 festivals in PA, and it's just, I don't know. I just have a huge
He
rotation
gets the
lately.
indie of it all.
He's all over the place.
Awesome, guys. I have a fun question for you to answer. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, I got one for you. I would pick Reckoner by Radiohead. It just captures that ambient style. I think we could pull it off. And I like how Tom York uses his voice more as an instrument than so much of a lyricist. So I think it kind of vibes with us. I would love to cover that. That's a fantastic song.
I'm gonna follow up with Weird Fishes by Radiohead.
Wow.
That's a cool one. That's a good jam to just throw out.
They both captivate our
Lady
style.
Lumps, Black Eyed Peas.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know. I'm thinking something from Dark Side of the Moon for some reason. Would be pretty fun.
Great Gig in the Sky would be crazy.
Anything.
Playing that voice part, maybe on like a keyboard, because we actually I play piano on the album, not so much live because it's just our setup, but on the album I play some of that. So Great Gig in the Sky would be crazy with redoing that voice on like a keyboard in a real interesting way. That'd be cool. We should talk about that later. I like that idea.
That'd be tight. Awesome, guys. My next question is, if you guys could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a guest vocalist or a guest soloist on your next record, or a producer, who would you guys want to work with?
All right, I'm gonna say something weird. Well, a producer would be like Nigel Rogers, who produces Roger Waters and Radio and stuff. But like a cool collaboration. I don't know if you guys. This is gonna be a real weird one, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Tagak. She's a throat singer from, I don't even know, Iceland, I believe. She's partnered with people like Bjork before and stuff. And I saw her at Bonnaroo a couple years ago, and she does this weird, devilish, out there, your body experience. And I think having something like that add to our music would just be something that still separates you from vocalists, but kind of throws in that element of voice.
Nice. Okay.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna pass.
Ooh, okay. First pass.
That is a tough one. Off the top of my head, I'd say Tom York.
Oh, Tom
Which
York.
is never going to happen, but I mean, you can do it, can I?
If you wouldn't do it with Paul McCartney, he's not doing it with us.
Anyone from Golden Gate Wingmen, I think.
Oh,
would be
okay,
my
cool.
answer on that one.
Any one of those guys.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. All right, next question. If there's another musical instrument that you could just shred at, what would it be?
Ooh, okay, so I do already play piano, but I kind of like fantasize sometimes about really playing piano. And I'll take some of my inspiration. I'll write some like dark pieces, but I'm not at that level to do anything like that. But when I see people like Rachmaninoff and some of that classic style from the 1800s, blows my mind with the complexity of it and also the darkness. And I feel like bands like Muse have done a fantastic job of capturing that classical 1800 sound And so I think even though I play piano already and I can play piano, to play piano at that kind of level would be my thing.
What was it? If we could shred another instrument?
You could play another instrument.
Saxophone.
That'd be
Saxophone. Saxophone.
That's tough. Either piano, violin, or harmonica.
Ooh, violin would
Those
be
three.
Violin
I
would
love
be
to able
tight.
to
a violin
kill
or
those
cello.
three.
I would like that stuff too.
I'd have to jump on with Eric on the piano bandwagon, definitely. These keyboards make some crazy
What's so great
noises.
is I think it's the bass and guitar at the same time, kind of with the right and left hand. So I think it is. It's like if you're great, most composers obviously play piano. So I feel like it is the instrument that kind of links to all other instruments in a certain way, and separating those body parts. Like, I mean, he can on drums. Obviously, drummers do a great job of it, but learning to do that, separating your brain, would just be an awesome feat.
Separating their limbs timing-wise. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, I know that feeling. But anyway, next question, guys. Another fun one. In your opinion, who puts on a great live show?
All right, so I'm going to throw a few out there because I go to a lot of festivals. I went to 6 this year. So I'm going to say, for me, and I hate to be repetitive with it, but Tom York, I saw him 3 times this year. I saw it at Madison Square Garden for my 10th time seeing it. So, that was just amazing that he always puts on a great show. And what I like about his set is he switches the set list up, just showing the talent of the band to be able to jump into songs from different eras of OK Computer and Kid A, and just being able to balance that in a great way is fantastic. And then one of the best shows I went to was Paul McCartney this year. He just, 74 years old, the guy just plays every instrument and plays it all, not like a virtuoso, but plays it all pretty well in a way where you captured what pop music could be, because I hate pop music of today. But when you go back to eras of the 60s and hearing bands like the Beatles or the Doors, pop music could be cool.
Yeah.
And it's just not anymore.
I'm going to say Deaf Heaven. I just saw them for the 3rd time, and each time gets better and better. The whole set as a whole, everyone as a player, and it's a great show.
Yeah, I agree. Deaf Heaven's cool live.
The best show I've ever been to was Roger Waters. He did
Oh,
the
nice.
Wall
Okay.
at Yankee Stadium. That was definitely hands down the best
David Gilmour
live
was
show
up
I've
there too, though. I feel like
Yeah,
I went
but
to that
the
show.
live,
Yeah,
I prefer David Gilmour just as a musician. I think he's the man. But as a live show, that's hands down the best live show I've ever seen.
production-wise and everything.
And
It's,
you-
I didn't see even that. I just saw
nothing
him,
even-
but I can
Nothing
only
even
imagine.
came close to the Wall. Everything else has been secondary.
I'm sure.
I'm going to go with Consider the Source again on that one. They're just extremely talented, always on point, and really, shred and bring it.
I want to throw Humphreys McGee out there
they're
too.
always
They are an instrumental band, and they're not instrumental. They're singing, but they kind of go into their own vibes. And I mean, their albums are great. Don't get me wrong, but their live show, certain bands are just so much better live.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
certain jam bands like that are so talented, always blow my mind watching them. When you're like, I want to do what you do.
Yeah, and I'm not even crazy about The Wall as now. But I like it. It's one of my lesser favorite Pink Floyd albums, but the show that it is unbelievable.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
they've been doing it for so long.
Yeah, top to bottom, it's unreal.
Awesome, guys. Kind of the follow-up, we were talking about great live performances. If you guys could compile a dream tour, who would be on the lineup?
Okay, I'm going to say something weird here. Okay, I'm going to go. Here's what I would do. A dream tour for me would be us opening up, followed by Sigur Rós from Iceland playing second, and then I'm going to throw Radiohead on the top of the bill. That would be a sick show. I would love
So
that.
3 bands?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
However many you want. You can go up to 5. I feel
damn.
you can go stacked.
I'm going to go with This Will Destroy You, Deaf Heaven, and Deftones.
Wow, I love that.
That's
actually.
tight. That's tight.
I want to go
5
to that
bands,
show.
ultimate lineup.
You do anything you want.
You do as many you want, yeah.
Yeah, us, we would open up.
Okay.
And probably Lettuce, maybe Explosions in the Sky, Radiohead, Pink Floyd, or any variation of Pink Floyd. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they're all great
Oh.
artists. Any of the bands
I'll
that
do
we've
both.
been saying, it would be a great time. I mean, it would be cool
Maybe
to open
Flaming
for
Lips would be a cool one too.
Yeah.
I like that Flaming. I love
that
their
would definitely be cool.
performance.
I mean, it would be cool to even open up for that kung fu band I was talking about. The way
Yeah.
that they, go back
Or
and
even
forth from
Turquoise or
jazz,
something like
blues.
that. That'd be cool too.
Definitely.
Awesome, guys. So my next question, this one's a tough one. It's usually a tough one. If you're trapped on a desert island for the next month and you could only bring one album with you, what album would it be?
For 1 month?
For 1 month.
Okay.
Solid month.
They're going to say forever. That's
All right,
a
I'm
month.
gonna go.
Not that mean.
That's a tough one. I might go with Houses of the Holy, Led Zeppelin. I would really enjoy
Classic.
Gold Panda's Lucky Shiner.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right now, and because it's only a month,
Yes.
I'd probably say Russian Circle's Guidance. But if it was like forever, it would be a completely different answer.
Yeah.
Mine might be Abbey
They're just
Road,
on
actually.
right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say Sleep, Dope Smoker, probably.
Yeah,
It's
Sleep's
like,
cool.
you know, one song over an hour long, but I can do that. It's a hell of a song.
Awesome. Awesome, guys. My next question, another fun one. Favorite TV show, favorite movie?
All right, favorite TV show. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one, but I love it. South Park. I fucking love
Great.
South. Oh, sorry, no
You're
curse
gonna say
probably. It doesn't
Friends.
matter. But South Park, I just think they always did a good job of like incorporating like what's going on in the world today with comedy in a good way, where it's making fun of everyone in a really balanced way that kind of makes you look back and laugh at ourselves. So that's a weird show to say. Favorite movie? I may even change it in the recent times, but I've always used this as my answer, and I'm gonna keep with it for now because I do love it. Fight Club. I'm a big fan of Chuck Palahniuk's writing in general, that dark comedy. I was thinking going to, I don't even know. No, that I'm gonna go with that for now.
Okay.
But it's just a classic, and I really enjoy his style writing.
TV show, I'm going to pick Malcolm in the Middle. It's definitely timeless. And then movie is going to be Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's a cool one. Between the still motion and like the music and like the whole storyline. Fuck.
Jesse would pick that.
We're on the market for a new drummer with those answers. No, I'm just joking.
TV show, that's tough. As of right now, I've been watching the Ollie G show on repeat lately. So I'll
Yeah,
go with
that's
that one
funny.
for now. So the Ollie G show, which is completely underrated. It's unbelievable. And movie, I don't know, man. How Sally Got a Groove Back. Classic.
Yeah, I don't know. TV show, I guess, Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
love that show.
people
actually.
doing stuff that I
It's
wish
made me
I
very
could do
sick.
and not have consequences. You know, always great. And movies, I don't know, like all the Friday movies, I guess.
Awesome. Awesome, guys.
I like those are great choices.
Awesome. So we're at Electric Halloween, so I feel remiss if I didn't ask some Halloween questions. In your band, who do you think would die first in a horror movie?
Maybe
All right,
you.
I'm gonna go with Jesse.
It'd be me because I
Is he-
volunteer.
No, he's the youngest. I feel like he's the well. I guess the innocent usually don't die, but I think he's the youngest, so I feel like he'd be the first.
You go
One
outside.
of you has
Hello?
to go. Me.
Is
Yeah,
everything okay out there?
I'm gonna go with Jesse.
Ooh.
Me.
Do you pick yourself? Okay. All right.
Jesse.
Let's go with Nelson.
I can see myself
Ooh.
being ridiculous in the beginning, like in my tent, being all weird.
I drag you with me.
Awesome. And then another question would be, who's your favorite act on the bill? Obviously, you're playing Friday, so who have you guys seen that you liked so far?
I actually really liked. I think they were called Sex Office. They were just on the indoor stage, and their style was very, what's the word, unpredictable. Kind of going from a singing style to like weird jazz, piano, and going back and forth. And all the acts today have been awesome, but they kind of just hit me in a weird way, saying this is what I expect to be playing at Electric Halloween. So far it's them, but I'm excited to see Strawberry Girls tonight too.
Yes. Just saw Sauce over there with a W a little while ago, and they were pretty good. Heard them from a distance, and I'm just like, gotta go see that.
You were drawn to that. You jumped up.
Gotta go see that.
Yeah, so far it's definitely those two bands, either Sauce or what is it, the other
Sex
one?
Office, I
Sex
think.
Office.
I think you're right. I think
cool.
it's Sex Office.
They were cool,
They're
yeah.
definitely all over the place too. Definitely unique styles.
I mean, I've seen them a few times, but the Mantras I'm a big fan of, so I can't wait to see them.
Awesome. You guys have any, or not even Halloween related, do you guys have any new material coming out? Just tell the people what's going on
Yeah.
with your band.
Definitely. So we've been recording. We're doing a slow process, trying to play this show, trying to get everything together. Our actual engineer and producers actually just got married, so it's been kind of a crazy time period. So we laid down all the tracks. The drums and guitars are done. Bass is actually getting done. Some of our set tonight, 3 of the 5 songs we played tonight are all on the new album. So we don't have an album title yet, but we have mostly the titles of the songs done and all the guitars. We still have to mix and master it, so it's going to be a little bit of time. But we're thinking probably, I'm hoping by year end or like like within the next 3-4 months we should have it. It's going to be an 8-track album. a little shorter than our last album and a little bit more focused. Our first album, because of us playing together for 6 years, it's almost like our first album. I hate to say it was our greatest hits, but over that time period, switching lineups, switching members, we had songs that we all connected with when we came back, and that I think our fans have kind of connected with. So we went for something a little bit different on this album, but I think it's going to be really a little bit more consistent and a little bit more us.
Definitely.
Awesome. And
Definitely.
can you tell them where they can find you at, like on social media?
Oh, yeah. We have our website where our album is streaming and some of our videos streaming on there. It's www.thelightsbeneath.com. It's actually one video, but and then we're on Spotify, Instagram.
Pandora.
Yep.
Yeah, we have our own Pandora station.
Pandora's. Are we on Apple Music yet? I think we might be, but I'm not positive about that. We have to get on that.
Apple Music.
We all
Apple
look at
Music.
the
Bandcamp.
computer guy.
All of it.
All that stuff.
Apple
Yeah,
Music.
we try to get our music out there as much as we can. We handed out free
See?
CDs tonight. We're not really about, trying to really make money. We're just trying to
Play music.
Yeah, play music and have people like us. Well, I'd rather get 10 new fans than $100. So, and I think we kind of connected with our audience tonight. So I was pretty happy with that. Everybody picked up CDs afterwards.
We had a
So,
great time. It was a great time today.
so they're either going in the garbage or in their car. But I'm hoping for the car.
Awesome. Well, go check out The Lights Beneath. All links will be in the description. Please go check them out. I always love repping New Jersey bands, so I gotta show a little bit more love for New Jersey love. But go check out their music. Be on the lookout for new stuff to be coming probably in the new year,
Yeah,
maybe the end of this year. Who knows? But soon, very soon. And if you enjoyed this interview, share it, like it, subscribe. It goes a long way. And thanks to the guys for coming on.
Thanks
Thanks
for having
a lot.
us.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.